Welcome to Squadron ScaleWorkshop. My name is Brett Green. Yesterday afternoon, a box from Poland dropped on my doorstep. Got here surprisingly quickly too, only a little over a week. And it is Arma Hobby's brand new 1/72nd scale FM-2 Wildcat. The Grumman F4F Wildcat was the only effective fighter aircraft in service with the US carrier fleet at the outbreak of the Pacific War. The Wildcat had already seen action in the North Atlantic with the Royal Navy, but although the specifications of the Wildcat looked obsolescent compared to its adversaries such as the A6M0, it actually performed extremely well as far as loss to kill ratios. And it was a rugged little aircraft that saw service right up until the end of the war. Grumman themselves stopped production of the Wildcat around 1943, but General Motors, Eastern Aircraft, continued to produce the Wildcat as the FM1, and then they produced a more powerful aircraft with other improvements called the FM2 Wildcat. And that's the subject of Arma Hobby's newest kit. Arma Hobby's been a bit of a surprise package, really, and a very pleasant surprise too, with their 72nd scale kits that have been released over the last year or so. They are really up to the standard of the best available anywhere in the world. The surface textures are very, very crisp and fine. Detail is excellent. The packaging is quite intelligent, the way that they package their expert sets as well as standard plastic sets. And they're even moving into overtrees now with pure plastic sprues so that you can take advantage of some of the multiple decal options in some of the kits. Okay, now this is another one of my little unboxing videos. I resisted the temptation yesterday afternoon to actually open the box and have a look, so let's see what is inside. First of all, it's a fairly flimsy side opening box. We have on the back 6 marking options, including one fleet air arm option, but some nice variation in the camouflage schemes as well, with glossy blue, white and grey, and also the 3 colour scheme, which in the FM2 Wildcats appeared to be a very specific application of those 3 colours. Let's have a look at what's in the box. So we have a single bag with all the parts packed into it. It's a resealable bag, so let's just unseal it and we'll see what's inside. So just having a look at the first sprue, they really are gorgeous, these Arma kits. We have the upper and lower wings for both halves. We also have the main fuselage halves. So we can see there are a bunch of blisters that are already moulded onto the bottom halves of the wings. The surface textures on the fuselage halves are absolutely beautiful. You really wouldn't pick this as 72nd scale if you were looking at it without reference to anything larger. We also have on this sprue a fairly basic engine, but it looks like it'll be fine. We've got the push rods as a separate ring, as well as the base plate too. So that all looks pretty good. Let's have a look at the next sprue. Slightly smaller sprue, and we have here really lovely, delicate undercarriage parts, cockpit parts. We have the elevators, which are joined in the middle but are separate, so you'll be able to pose those up or down. The cockpit floor, instrument panel, bulkheads, and also drop tanks, one for each wing. So that's all looking very nice as well. The final plastic sprue covers the clear parts, and another nice touch from Arma, we have separate opening section of the canopy, as well as separate windscreen and the little windows as well, I think. I'm not sure if they're relevant to this particular model. And it also looks like the landing light lens is on there too. In addition to the plastic parts, Arma has given us some photo etch parts here. So we have a plastic instrument panel, but there's an option here for the photo etched instrument panel, and it looks like a bunch of wiring for the engine too, which is nice. We'll just let that snap into focus again, and some other smaller detail parts too. So looking very nice. Let's see, the decal sheet. That's a nice touch. The decal sheet's actually inside the instructions, so, and it's also covered by your standard piece of waxed paper. The decals are printed by TechMod, and they look really nice. The colours are well saturated, they're glossy in finish, and it looks like the full stencil details included. I think I can see just over the top there a harness strap in decal form, and also, yes, the lap harnesses and the shoulder harnesses, and also we have decals for the instrument panel. So we got lots of different options for the instrument panel. This is the expert set version, by the way, so that's why we have the photo etch parts, and also I didn't mention, but on the other side of the photo etch parts in that same bag are masks for the wheels and canopy. The booklet, instrument booklet, is here. It's in full colour and nice clear assembly diagrams. In addition to that, we have the various marking schemes, 5 views of each, scrap views when necessary by the look of it. So 6 schemes there again, as I mentioned, and lots of interesting options in aftermarket decals as well that are available too. So that's it. That's the newest kit from Arma Hobby. In the same box, they actually sent me 2 of the latest versions of kits that they had previously released. So these ones have different decal options. We've got their Hurricane 2C, and also the 2C Trop. So we've got a couple of interesting options with that one, South African and an SEAC marked aircraft as well. So I'll take a look at those too. Now, this has just been a quick unboxing video. Obviously, the video doesn't do justice to the finesse and the detail that we can see in the actual kit itself. So I'll be taking some high resolution images and posting a regular text and photo review on HyperScale probably in the next few days. In the meantime though, this is Brett Green, and this is Squadron ScaleWorkshop. Bye for now.